Hello, everybody. Scooty 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we've got the 14-6 San Diego Padres taking on the 10-10 Houston Astros. This is game 2 of a 2-game series. Astros won the first game. Can the Padres come back and split the series, or will the Astros get a clean sweep? We're going to find out. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. For the San Diego Padres, leading off the right fielder, Brian Giles. Batting second, the left fielder, Paul McAnually. Batting third, the first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Kevin Kuzminoff. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Kali Green. Batting seventh, the catcher, Josh Broad. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tadahito Iguchi. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Jake Peavy. On the mound for the Astros, it is Brandon Bakke, who will come into the game with a 6.43 ERA. No wins, 2 losses. He's pitched 21 innings, allowed 30 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 12 walks. We're here at Minute Maid Park, which gives nothing to strikeouts, a -3 to walks, and nothing to home runs. And with that, Brian Giles steps up to the batter's box. He's batting at 242 as the home plate umpire dusts it off. And we're ready to go with the first pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Home run on a 1-10. The 11 is too high. So for the home run check, it's always going to be the D20, and the range is 1 to whatever the high number is on the batter's card. And that is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, and that's going to be a line drive to Matsui, who will make the catch and put one away. So let's take a look at the starting defense for the Houston Astros. We've got Lee out there in left field. Estrada will be in center. Pence at right. Going around the horn, we've got Bloom on third. Tejas at short. Matsui on second. Berkman at third. Towles behind the plate. And Bakke is on the bump. Paul McAnually batting a .267, and here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. Now, that is a strikeout. We ignore the W because Brandon has not faced his allot number of batters yet. On a 1-13, that is a 9. Struck him out. And that is going to bring up Adrian Gonzalez, who's batting a .243. And here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, home run on a 1-20. That is a 6, and that is gone. Solo home run by Adrian Gonzalez. Hits it down the right field side. Pence going back, sees it, and that ball is out of here. Solo home run by Adrian Gonzalez, and it puts the Padres on the board 1-0. That is Gonzalez's 4th home run of the replay, the first of the game. And next up, it's going to be Kevin Kuzminoff. Batting a 192, and the pitch. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-2, column 4, row 2, home run on a 1-16. That is a 15, and that is back-to-back home runs. Kevin Kuzminoff with a moonshot. See you later. And he hits that one down the left field side, and Lee goes crashing into the out-of-town scoreboard. And that is Kuzminov's second home run of the replay. Jim Edmonds is up. He's batting a 250, and here is the pitch. Edmonds, 6-6, column 6, row 6. That is a blank. Now, Edmonds being a left-handed batter, on the pitcher card, we look to the left-handed side of that slash, 3-6. Column 3, row 6, that's going to be a double star 6. Fly ball back there to Pence. Pence will make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no run, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Houston Astros. Kazui start leading off, the second baseman, Kazui Matsui. Batting second, the center fielder, Darren Estrada. Batting third, the shortstop, Miguel Teja. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Carlos Lee. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jeff Bloom. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Batting eighth, the catcher, J.R. Towles. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brandon Backey. On the mound for the Padres, it is Jake Peavy, who will come into the game with an ERA of a 1.0. 3 wins, no losses, 27 innings pitched, 15 hits, 27 strikeouts, and 9 walks. Kazui Matsui is up. He's batting a 200, and here is the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, at the ballpark. Anytime the at symbol comes up, you refer to the play on the ballpark card. So this play is going to get resolved using Minute Maid Park. We go to Minute Maid Park for the play. 4-6, column 4, row 6, and that's going to be a ground ball down the first baseline to Gonzalez. He'll make the play and puts one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Padres. McAnually will be out there in left field. Edmonds in right. Edmonds is at center. Giles is at right. Going around the horn, we've got Kuzminov on third. Green is at short. Iguchi playing second. Gonzalez behind on first. Estrada is on the mound. Behind the plate. Brad is behind the plate. Peavy is on the mound. Estrada is up. He's batting a 200 as well. And here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. And that is going to be good for a base hit for Estrada. He'll reach first. And that is going to bring up Miguel Teja. Teja batting a 269, and here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6. Strikeout on a 1-6. The 15 is too high. By the way, strategy rolls a 17. Astros holding off. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be good for a single down the third baseline. Now, same with the batter card. We take a look at the pitcher. Is the pitcher left or right? Peavy is a right-handed pitcher, so on the batter card, we look to the right-hand side of that slash. So Estrada will go to second. He'll get the hold sign. He would go from first to third of a base run rating of a 6. He'll hold. And that is going to bring up Lance Berkman. Berkman batting a 282. Runners on first and second. Infield double play depth. Strategy roll is a 10. The Astros holding off. 4-3, column 4, row 3. at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid Park. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That is a double into left field. Annually can't get it. Berkman will take 2. 1 run will score. Teja is held up at third. Base run rating is a 2. The die roll is a 5. And the rule says if the roll is less than or equal to the base run rating, he would advance. Otherwise, hold. It is a -1 on a double to set to left field from first to home. And that's going to bring up Carlos Lee. Lee batting a .419. Strategy roll is a 19. The infield playing in. And here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a hit by pitch. Lee's hit by pitch rating is a 3. Heavy will make that a -2, so that's where the 3 comes. The 11 outside of the range, so Lee does not get hit. 5-3, column 5, row 3. Double star 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Gonzalez. Now, are they going to try to score? They are. Are they going to go for the auto out at first? No. So, on a ground out, runner on third. Infield is in. If runner heads for home, now, infield in, double play chance only, can go home to first. -2 to the base run rating for runner on third. Range rating of the outfielder is a -2. If runner heads for home, roll 1d6. If higher than the base run rating, out. Otherwise, safe. That is a 0. He's thrown out. Berkman will go to third, and Lee will get on at first. So, runners on the corners. Infield is at normal depth. Strategy roll is a 7 with 2 outs. Now, 2 outs, runners on. We had a +1 to the base run rating. Jeff Bloom batting a .233. And here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That is a walk. On a 1-3, the 9 is too high. Bloom is a switch hitter. He's batting left today, 1-6. Column 1, row 6. It's a ground ball to Green. And that will retire the side. So 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. But the Astros leave 2 stranded after 1. It's Padres 2, Astros 1. We go to the top of the second. Collie Green, Josh Broad, and Iguchi due up for the Friars. Collie Green batting a .209, and here is the pitch. And that will be a 4-6, column 4, row 6. Strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 9. Struck him out. And that'll be 1 away. Josh Broad is up. He's batting a .218. 1-1, column 1, row 1, double question mark. On a single on a 1-19, that's going to be a 5, and that's going to be good for a base hit. So Broad is on with a base hit. Iguchi batting a .267. Strategy roll is a 14, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Hit by pitch. That is a 0. The 15 is too high. Brandon gives a -4 to hit by pitch rating. 1-3, column 1, row 3. It's a ground ball to Teja. Double play chance here. 0 from the pitcher, 0 from Matsui. Ground double play rating is a 3. We roll 1d6 against that 3. That is a 4. It is higher than the ground double play rating, so it is a force out. Brandon forced out at second, and Iguchi is on by a fielder's, gets on with a fielder's choice. Two away, runner on first, and that's going to bring up Jake Peavy. Peavy batting a 200. Strategy roll is a 12. Padres holding off. The pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1, home run. Peavy is a 0. 2-1, column 2, row 1. However, that is good for a base hit to Teja. So Peavy is on with a hit. And that puts runners on first and second. Top of the order, Brandon Giles, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-6. Column 6, row 6. That is a blank. Giles being left. He's a left-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, we look to the left-handed side. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Line drive back up to back A. It's a comebacker. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the Padres leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. Hunter Pence, J.R. Towns, and Brandon Backay due up for the Astros. Hunter Pence batting a 241, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. Home run chance on a 1-11. In range. Hunter needs a 12 or less. It's a 7, and that is a solo home run by Hunter Pence. Fly ball down the left field side. McKinley runs back, and that ball is out of here. Solo home run for Hunter Pence. And that is his 5th home run of the replay. Pence ties the game up at 2. J.R. Tow's up next. He's batting a 116. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Possible error on a ground ball. Now, error range is the number in the bracket. That's the number we're going to check. 5-5. Column 5, row 5. It's going to be a pop-up to green. We are going to... And he'll make the catch and puts one away. Brandon Backay batting a 444, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a blank. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be good for a single out there into right field. And Backay will get on with a base hit. Top of the order, Kazui Matsui is 0 for 1. And here is the strategy roll 19. It's going to be a sacrifice play. And here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, walk plus. So on a walk plus, normally we add 10 to that range, but we have a sacrifice play. Butt rating is a 3. On a 3-4, it's bunted down the first baseline. Lead runner on a 4-6, 14 and 60. Lead runner thrown out. The hitter is safe at first. So Backay is thrown out. And Matsui is on with a base hit. So 2 away, runner on first, and Darren Estrada's up. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Strategy roll is a 7. Astros standing pat. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 2, the 11 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. Double star 6. That's a fly ball to Giles. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. One run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 2, we're tied at 2. We go to the top of the 3rd. Paul McAnually, Adrian Gonzalez, and Kevin Kuzminov due up for the Padres. Brian McAnually 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is going to be good for a walk. On a 1-14, 3 in range. And that'd be good for a walk. Adrian Gonzalez 1 for 1 with a home run, a walk, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 2, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Home run on a 1-20. That's going to be a 15, and that is a 2-run home run by Adrian Gonzalez, his second of the game. And that ball is down the right field side, and it's out of here. Gonzalez hits a second home run of the of the game, giving the Padres a 2-run lead now. It's 4-2. Kevin Kuzminov 1 for 1 with a home run. Here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1, double question mark, single on a 1-7. The 12 is too high. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a pop-up. Berkman will make the play. And 1 away. Jim Edmonds is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid Park. 1-6, column 1, row 6, HRP. It's a home run on a 1-18. That's a 15. And that ball is out of here. And it's down the right field side. This time, Edmonds with his first home run of the game. Padres take a 5-2 lead. And that is his second home run of the replay. Collie Green 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a range play at the ballpark. So on a range play, it's going to be the first number that we check. And that is going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. It's a ground ball to Berkman. His range is on a 1-5. And that is a 3, so Berkman will make the play, tags the base. And that puts 2 away. Berkman, he's 5 for 5 on ranges. He's 500. Josh Broad is up. He's 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. 5-2, column 5, row 2. Fly ball back there to Estrada. He'll make the play. And out number 3. That retires the side. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on for the Padres. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Miguel Teja, Lance Berkman, and Carlos Lee due up for the Astros. Miguel Teja, 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. Possible error on a throw. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Power hit to Giles on an 18. So 15 to 20, it's a fly out. Giles will make the catch. And that'll be out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to bring up Lance Berkman. Berkman 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. 4-6, column 4, row 6, strikeout. Range is on a 1 to 10. The 14 is too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a ground ball to Gonzalez. He'll make the catch. And that'd be 2 up, 2 down. Carlos Lee, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. The 4-4, column 4, row 4, strikeout on a 1 to 5. The 15 is too high. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be good for a base hit in the center field. Carlos Lee is on with a base hit, keeps the inning alive. Jeff Bloom is 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 3. And here is the pitch. Bloom, 2-2, column 2, row 2, walk on a 1 to 3. That is a 2. That's going to be good for a walk. And with that, Lee will go to second. Bloom goes to first. Runners on first and second. Strategy rolls a 13 with 2 outs, infield at normal depth. Hunter Pence, 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. The pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6, range play. 4-1, column 4, row 1, ground ball to Green. His range is on a 1 to 3. That is a 1. He'll make the catch. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Astros. After 3, it's Padres 5, Astros 2. We go to the top of the 4th. Iguchi, Peavy, and Giles due up for the Padres. Iguchi is 0 for 1. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2, range play. Whose range are we checking? 5-1. 5-1 is a double star 2. That's a fly ball to center field. Estrade's range is on a 1 to 4. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. And that will put 1 away. Estrade, 3 for 3 on his range plays. Jake Peavy, 1 for 1. 1-4, column 1, row 4, range play, Minute Maid Park. We go to the ballpark card, 5-3, column 5, row 3. It's a double to Pence. Pence's range is on a 1 to 4. That is a 1. Pence runs after it, makes the catch on the warning track. And he'll put 2 away. Now, Pence is 4 for 9 on his range plays. He's about 44%. And we go to the top of the order. Ryan Giles, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6, strikeout. On a 1 to 4, the 5 is too high. Just a tad too high. 3-5, column 3, row 5, ground ball up the center to back A. Back A will make the catch, throw it over to Berkman, and that retires the side. So, no runs, no hits, no errors as the Padres go down in order. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brandon Backay. We go to the bottom of the 4th. J.R. Towles, Brandon Backay, and Kazui Matsui due up for the Astros. J.R. Towles 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-13. The 14 is too high. Just a little bit too high. Tad too high. 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's a ground ball down the third baseline to Kuzminoff. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Well, 1 away, sorry. Brandon Backey is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. He's 1-1, column 1, row 1. It's a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. He'll smack it into the stands, as that one goes foul. 4-6, column 4, row 6. Strikeout on a 1-19, the 18 in range. Struck him out. And with that, we go to the top of the order. Kazui Matsui 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Double question mark, single on a 1 only. The 12 is too high. 5-3, column 5, row 3. It's a pop-up. Iguchi sees it, Pevy pointing to it. Iguchi goes under it. Makes the catch, and the Astros go down in order, 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Another very easy inning to score. After 4, Padres 5, Astros 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Paul McAnally, Adrian Gonzalez, and Kevin Kuzminoff due up for the Padres. Paul McAnally is 0 for 1 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3, strikeout on a 1-13. The 19 is too high. By the way, Brandon Backey can face 5 more batters before he's considered tired. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a fly ball back there to Estrada. He'll make the catch. And that puts 1 away. Adrian Gonzalez 2 for 2 today with 2 home runs, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a walk on a 1-7. The 12 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a single to second base to Matsui. And he'll make the play. Can't get to it. Gonzalez will get on with a base hit. Kevin Kuzminoff 1 for 2 today with 1 home run, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll 16, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, we add 10 to that range. -3, so we're adding 7. And that makes it an 11. The 14 too high. Kuzminoff 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is going to be a single past Matsui. Gonzalez goes to second. He'll hold. He doesn't pick up any extra bases. He would go from first to third on a base run rating of a 3-6. 2 outs. And 1 out. Runners on first and second. And Jim Edmonds is up. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Backey can face 2 more batters. His pull rating is at 0. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a walk on a 1-12. The 14 is too high. 1-6, column 1, row 6. Ground ball to Berkman. And that is going to be a double play. Gonzalez will go to third. So the double play rating is a 0-0. That is a 3. That is a 2. The pivot is the shortstop. It's going to be a 3-6-4. No, it's a 3-6-3 double play. And a double play to get out of that inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Darren Estrad, Miguel Teja, and Lance Berkman due up for the Astros. Darren Estrad 1 for 2 today with a run scored, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a blank. 5-2, column 5, row 2. It's a single down the third baseline. And with that, Miguel Teja is up. He's 1 for 2. Runner on first. Strategy rolls a 16. The infield is at double play depth, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. Strikeout plus on a 1-16. That is a 16. Struck him out looking. And that'd be 1 away. Lance Berkman 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 6. It's still at double play depth. 3-1. Column 3, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid Park. 2-4. Column 2, row 4. Power hit to Giles. That is a 7. That's going to be a double. It's a double. Estrada will go to third. The stop sign goes up. He'll hold. Base run rating is a 3. That is a 5. And he'll hold. Carlos Lee, 1 for 2. Strategy roll is a 12. And here is the pitch. 3-4. Column 3, row 4. That is a possible error. So we're going to check the error rating. That's the number in the bracket. Whose error range are we checking? 2-6, column 2, row 6. Double star 4. It is a ground ball to Kuzmanov. His error range is a 1. That is an 18. No error there. Now, are they going to try to score the runner? They are. Are they going to go for the auto out? Will they get the out at first? They are. So the out is at first. Estrada will score. Berkman will go to third. And the out is at first. 2 outs, and the Astros have just made this a 2, cut the lead down to 2. So the Padres with a 2-run lead. It's 5-3 on a single there. Jeff Bloom, so Lee will get credited with the RBI. Bloom 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll 18, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid Park. 3-6, column 3, row 6, double star 2. It's a fly ball to Edmonds. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 5, it's Padres 5, Astros 3. We go to the top of the 6th. Kylie Green, Josh Broad, and Iguchi is due up for the Friars. Taking a look here at Brandon Bakke, he can go one more batter before he's considered tired. Bullpen for the Astros starting to warm up. They are going to leave him in. And here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6, hit by pitch. That is a 5, the 18, too high. 2-4, column 2, row 4, power hit to Lee. That is a 4. That's going to be drop in for a double. And with that, Green is on with a double. So we see from the bullpen, from the dugout, the 1. He gets one more. If he gives up a hit, they're coming out. Strategy rolls a 2. Astros holding off. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's a fly ball to center field. Estrada will make the catch. Collie Green will hold. Base run rating is a 0 on an F8. We subtract 2, roll 1d6 against that number. That's a 0. One away. Iguchi is up. He's 0 for 2. Strategy rolls a 13. And that is going to be a 4-5. Column 4, row 5, strikeout. On a 1 to 10, the 17 is too high. 4-2, column 4, row 2, double star 4. That's a ground ball to Teja. He'll make the catch. And with that, the out is only at first. And Green will hold. And that'll put 2 away. 2 away, and Jake Peavy is up. He's 1 for 2. Strategy rolls an 18. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Possible error and a ground ball. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Ground ball to Teja. Error range is on a 1 to 5. That is a 17. No error there. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 and 1 left. And 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 6. Hunter Pence, J.R. Towles. Brandon Bakke due up for the Astros. And Jake Peavy can go 2 more batters. Bullpen for the Friars starting to warm up as well, too. Hunter Pence, 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. 1-2, column 1, row 2, strikeout. On a 1 to 11, that is a 1. Struck him out. And that'll be 1 away. J.R. Towles 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That is a blank. Towles 4-6. Column 4, row 6. Ground ball up the middle to Peavy. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Brandon Bakke, 1 for 2. Peavy now tired. Here's the pitch. 5-2. Column 5, row 2. Strikeout plus on a 1 to 29. That is a 2. Struck him out. And that will retire the side as the Astros go down in order. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Very easy inning to score there. After 6. Padres 5, Astros 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Brandon Giles, Paul McAnally, Adrian Gonzalez due up for the Friars. So with that, Brandon Bakke is going to come out of the game. And they are going to bring in Tim. Tim will come in the game with a 3.40 ERA. He's pitched 5 1/3 innings. He's got 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Brandon. He went 6 innings, allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 4 home runs, an ERA of a 6.67. Top of the order, Brandon Giles, Paul McAnally, and Adrian Gonzalez due up for the Padres. Tim's got a special K rating. We'll talk about that special K rating when it comes up. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a walk plus on a 1 to 24. Remember, we add 10 minus 3. We add 7 to that range. That is a 20. And that will be a walk. So Giles will trot on down to first, and that's going to bring up Paul McAnally. 0 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 9. 1-5. Column 1, row 5. Strikeout on a 1 to 23. That is a 4. That's a strikeout plus. Struck him out. Struck him out, and strategy roll is a 20. Anytime a 20 comes up on the strategy die, it's a pickoff attempt. On a 10, it's a 1 to 8. Doesn't pick him off. 10 too high. 4-3, column 4, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid. First thing we do, we check the D20 for the special K rating, 1 to 5, 13 too high. 5-4, column 5, row 4. It's an S plus 8 to Estrada. Giles will go to third. He picks up 2 bases regardless. Gonzalez on first. Does he make that single into a double? That he does. The roll is equal. Now we roll 1d6 against his base run rating. If the roll is less than or equal to his base run rating, becomes a double. That is a 2. It's equal to his base run rating. And he stretches the single into a double. So runners on second and third. Kevin Kuzminoff up. 2 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is an 8, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1, home run on a 1 to 7. That is a 2. And that ball is out of here. It's a fly ball out of here. 3-run home run by Kevin Kuzminoff, the second one of the game. And that will move him up to 3 home runs for this replay. And the Padres have a 5-run lead here in the top of the 7th. Tim staying out. Pulvey is considered tired now. 6-3, column 6, row 3. Possible error on a ground ball. Jim Edmonds is up. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. 17 outside of the range of the special K. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Fly ball to Estrada. He'll make the catch. And that'll be 2 away. Collie Green, 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. 6-5, column 6, row 5, strikeout plus. On a 1-22, that is a 15. Struck him out and sing, take me out to the ball game. So 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Kazui Matsui, Darren Estrada, Miguel Teja due up for the Astros. Let's take a look at the box score after 6.5 had been played here at Minute Maid Park. Padres scored 2 runs in the first, 3 runs in the third, 3 runs on the top of the 7th, 8 runs on 11 hits, and no errors. Astros, a run in the first, a run in the second, a run in the 5th. 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. So 19 hits total coming into the bottom half of the 7th. Top of the order, Kazui Matsui, Darren Estrada, and Miguel Teja due up for the Friars. And with that, we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Padres. Jake Peavy is done. And they're going to bring in Joel Thretcher. That is his card. Comes in the game with no ERA. He's got 3 hits, no innings pitched. Taking a look at the stats here for Jake Peavy. He went 6 innings, 1 hit, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, and ERA of a 1.64. Top of the order, Kazui Matsui 0 for 3. Kazui taking the hit. 5-6, column 5, row 6, possible error. 1-1, column 1, row 1. Edmonds' error range is on a 1-8. That is an 8. It's an error. It's a 2-base error as Edmond boots the ball. Picks it up. Goes to throw it. It falls behind him. Kazui runs to third on that. It's a 2-base error, and with that, the Astros have a runner in scoring position. Darren Estrada will be up. He's 2 for 3 with 2 runs. And here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1, strikeout on a 1-9. The 20 is too high. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a single to McAnually. He'll make the play. And the Astros cut the lead in half. It's 8-4. So, strategy rules are turned off, and we know that they're turned off is because we take the difference in the score. It's a 4-run game. Add that to the inning we're in. So 4 plus 7 is 11. If the number you get is higher than 10, Strategy is turned off. Miguel Teja is up. He's 1 for 3 today, and here is the pitch. Strategy, no strategy. Runner on first, 2-6. Column 2, row 6. At the ballpark, 3-1. Column 3, row 1. HRA to Edmonds. And that's going to be a fly out as Edmonds robs him of the home run and puts one away. Lance Berkman, 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 6-5. Column 6, row 5, strikeout on a 1-10. That is a 3. Struck him out. And that'd be 2 away, and Carlos Lee is up. Lee 1 for 3 with an RBI. And the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Minute Maid Park. 3-4, column 3, row 4. It's a single to Edmonds. Roll for the runner advancement. That is a 6. So the 6 tells us to check the second die. That is a 5. And all runners hold. So 2 on, and Jeff Bloom is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Joe is tired. They are going to leave him in. They just need one more out to get out of the inning. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a blank. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Fly ball to Giles. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, but the Astros leave 2 stranded. After 7, it's Padres 8, Astros 4. We go to the top of the 8th. Josh Broad, Iguchi, and Joe Thatcher due up for the Padres. Tim Dradark is done. And with that, Chris Sampson is going to come in. That is his card. Sampson comes in the game with a 2.69 ERA. He's got 1 win and no loss. He's pitched 16 2/3 of an inning, allowed 16 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Take a look at the stats here for Tim. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 1 home run, an ERA of a 7.15. Josh Broad 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. 7, 8, and 9 in that lineup. 5-1. Column 5, row 1. That's going to be a range play. Whose range are we checking? And that's going to be a 3-5. Column 3, row 5. Line drive to Bloom. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. Bloom gets it. Throws it across to Berkman, who will make the play. And 1 away. Iguchi 0 for 3. Are they going to let Iguchi take the hit? They are not. So Iguchi coming out. And they're going to bring in the switch hitter, Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez batting First time we're seeing him. Let's take a look at his stats here. He's been in 2 games, had 1 at bat. Here is the pitch to Rodriguez. 5-3. Column 5. Row 3. Home run. That is a 0. The 6 is too high. No home run there. 6-4. Column 6. Row 4. Ground ball to Matsui. He'll make the catch. And that'll be 2 away. Joe Thrichard not taking the hit here. And they're going to bring in Judy Guitt. Guitt steps up, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, walk on a 1-7. The 10 is too high. 1-3, column 1, row 3, power hit to Lee. On an 18, that's a flyout. On a 10-20, Lee will make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Pence, J.R. Towles, Chris Sampson due up for the Astros. All right, Hunter Pence, let's see. And Mike Adams will get the call up. So that's his card. And at second base, Luis Rodriguez is going to take over at second base. Let's see, are we making any other changes here? Yes, we are. Jody Guitt, who pinched hit, will take over at right field, and at left field, they're going to bring in Luis Rodriguez will be playing second. So that's the changes there. Hunter Pence is up. Mike Adams on the mound. He comes into the game with a 1.43 ERA. 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 6 1/3 of an inning, allowed 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Hunter Pence, 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. And that is a 1-1, column 1, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid Park. And that is a 6-5, column 6, row 5, double star 1, fly ball to Markakis. He'll make the catch, puts 1 away. J.R. Towles 0 for 3. Towles going to take the hit here. 5-2, column 5, row 2, possible error. 4-3, column 4, row 3, fly ball to Guitt. He'll make the catch. No error range there. Guitt is a 0. That is a 4. And that'll put 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, and Chris Sampson is up. Sampson not taking the hit. David Newman steps up. Newman batting at 273. And here is the pitch. 4-2. Column 4, row 2. That is a blank. And that is going to be a 2-4. Column 2, row 4. It's a ground ball to Rodriguez. He'll make the play, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. As the Astros go down in order, we go after 8. It's Padres 8, Astros 4. We go to the top of the 9th. On top of the order, Jody Gurritt, Joe Makakis, Adrian Gonzalez due up. And with that, Wesley Wright will come in. That is his card. Jody Gurritt, 0 for 1. Wright comes up. He's batting a 750. Comes in the game with a 7.50 ERA. No wins, 2 losses. He's pitched 6 innings, allowed 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 5 walks. So 1, 2, and 3 in the order for the Padres. Taking a look at the stats here for Chris Sampson, he went 1 inning, an ERA of a 2.54. Top of the 9th, will we see some 9th inning magic? Take a look at the box score after 8 have been played. Padres are 2 runs in the first, 3 in the third, 3 in the 7th. 8 runs at 11 hits and 1 error committed. Astros, a run in the first, a run in the second, a run in the 5th, a run in the 7th. 4 runs on 11 hits. 22 hits between both teams as we head to the 9th. And here is the pitch. Right with a special K. 2-1, column 2, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to start this game off going a minute, this inning at Minute Maid. That is a 5, the special K rating on a 1 to 4. Nothing happens there. 2-2, column 2, row 2. It's a pop-up. Towels behind it. And that'll put 1 away. Drew Makakis. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-4. Column 4, row 4. That is a blank. 6-6. Column 6, row 6. Special K rating on a 1 to 4. The 8 is too high. Power hit to Strad. That is a 7. And that's going to drop in for a single. So Makakis is on. Infield, double play. Gonzalez is 4 for 4 today with a double, 2 home runs, 3 runs, and it's been a 3 RBI day for him. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a blank. Special K rating 1 to 4, 14 too high. 4-2, column 4, row 2. Ground ball to Berkman. And that is going to be a double play. Tay has a 0. 0 for that. Ground double play rating is a 4. We roll 1d6. That is a 2. Double play. And that will retire the side. And the Astros get out of that inning on a double play. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. It is a 3-6-3 double play on that one. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Kazui Matsui, Darren Estrada, and Miguel Teja due up. Mike Adams not going to take the hit here. Not playing this inning. So we go to the bullpen for the Padres for the final time. And that is going to be Clara Merith is going to come in. That is his card. Astros down by 4. Top of the order, Kazui Matsui, 1 for 4. And that is going to be a 4-1, column 4, row 1. Range play. Whose range are we checking? 4-2, column 4, row 2. Fly ball to Markakis. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 1 away. Markakis. Drew, he's 1 for 1. He's 100% right now on his range plays. Darren Estrad will come up. He's 3 for 4 today with a home run. 3 for 4 with 2 runs and an RBI. 1-5, column 1, row 5. And they are going to intentionally walk him. So they walk Estrad. Infield is going to go to double play depth with 1 out, and Miguel Teja is up. He's 1 for 4, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a walk. That is a 0. The 11 is too high. 1-5. Column 1, row 5, double star 4. It's a ground ball to Kuzminov. And that is going to be on a fielder's choice. That is a 0. That is a 4, the 2. It is, let's see. No, it is not. Ground double play rating is that. Roll is equal to or less than the ground double play. And that is a double play. And that's the game. And the Padres take the final game of the series. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. Final line score coming right up. Double play to end the game. Final score, Padres 8, Astros 4. Padres 8 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. Astros 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Jake Peavy will pick up his 4th win. Brandon Backey picks up his 3rd loss. Jim Edmonds hits his 2nd home run of the replay. Adrian Gonzalez and Kevin Kuzminov hit 2 home runs in this game. Gonzalez will go to 5. Kuzminov goes to 3. Hunter Pence hits his 5th of the replay. Let's take a look at the stats here of the game. And we've had 1, 2, 3 double plays in this entire game. Taking a look at the box scores here of the batters. Jake Peavy will get the win. He went 4 innings, he went 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 1.64. Claire Merritt, the last pitcher up for the Padres, 1 inning, 1 walk, an ERA of a 3.16. Brandon Backey picks up his 3rd straight loss. He went 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 4 home runs, and ERA of a 6.67. Wesley Wright, the last pitcher up for the Astros, 1 inning, 1 hit, an ERA of a 6.43. So that is going to do it for us here at Minute Maid Park. The Padres will improve to 15-6, and the Astros will drop to 11, 10, and 11. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up. And when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooty 007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye bye.